I just figured I'd stare the whole time. Hey guys, Bert with Atlas. We are going to do another Q&A. We had a pretty good response from the last one. We had a couple guys saying we should do them more often. So we put up a post on our Instagram and on YouTube asking if anybody had questions. And we got a bunch. Kind of same as last time. I don't know if we'll get through all of them, but we're going to get through as many as we can. So let's jump right in with M. Sauls. Will you be doing any Black Friday deals? Yeah, so Ashley has a bunch of stuff lined up. For our Black Friday deals, we typically run them a little bit longer than most places. So typically we'll run them for like 2 or 3 weeks. So those will be coming out here pretty soon. So keep an eye on those. But I'm not sure what we're doing. Ash kind of deals with what we're going to be doing that sale, whatever. But I know we're going to be doing some cool stuff. So next one, Mr. Glock 17. Will you be doing any Black Friday sales this year? Yeah, we'll be doing them. They should be coming out soon, probably within the next week or so. So keep an eye out for it. Pura Vida, is there anything you do to the barrel after porting it? I'm going to assume that you mean in terms of finishing. Yeah, you can do DLC, PVD, you can Cerakote them. You can pretty much do whatever you want. Most people choose not to, unless they're doing like the comp or the Sumerian where we're doing a back bore and they don't want the real bright end. After you shoot it relatively quickly, it becomes carbon burnt real quick, so it doesn't stay shiny long. We've never seen any negative side effects to doing any of them or none of them. So kind of a personal choice. Pearson Tedeschi, do you have the ability to cut a slide for an island barrel? Yeah, if you looked at the teaser on one of our last videos, our 1102 barrel blocks, they're an island barrel block gun. So we have the ability to get the barrels as well. We don't stock them and they're quite a long wait to get. We do have an order in that's about 16 weeks old now that still hasn't been fulfilled, but short answer is yeah, we cut it for it. Storm 20, you're hot. Will there be a 3-stamp Atlas rifle coming? Thanks, girl. No, probably not. We're not doing much with rifles right now. We got the 1102 stuff. We got hit pretty hard with that, a little bit harder than we thought. So I don't know if you can hear it on the mic or not, but the machine's out there running right now. And so yeah, we kind of put all of our rifle stuff on the back burner for now to try to get these 1102s, launched and all that. So helicoil, how do you create the amazing graphics for your Cerakote projects? Meaning, what's the process of developing the masking to create the different patterns and colors? Yeah, Ash has a program that she creates them all, and then depending on how we're doing it, there's multiple layers to it, or it's just the same pattern repeating. But we have machine plotters. They cut your stencils for you. We cut everything in-house. We make everything in-house, and it's all hand laid. So yeah, all of our stuff, Ashley creates the files themselves, plots them, and then we hand lay them as we're Cerakoting. So that's how we pretty much do all of it. So Bert Macklin 6620, have you made a striker housing for the TX22 yet? No, you're not the first one to ask. We've gotten overloaded with questions about them. I have like 180 open orders on the weighted back plates. I've been running them daily. I do have the file for the striker housing made, but I have not made one yet. I'm not there. I'm trying to get there. So hopefully soon. We got to do a little bit of testing on how we want to do them, what material we want to do them out of, such like that. We don't want to 3D print them. There's some 3D printed ones out there that have their own line of issues, so we're staying away from anything like that. But they are quite a bit more involved to produce. So hopefully soon. I don't want to put a timeline on it because I don't want to lie, but hopefully soon. That's the goal. Nez Pierce, when will the striker housing be for sale? Yeah, again, I don't know. I was kind of hoping to be closer to it by now, but you guys inundated us with the weighted back plates and charging handles, so we're still doing that, trying to get caught up on those. So again, hopefully soon. Null Stash, difference between the micro and compact port and window bundle for a Glock? It's just one port. That's the only difference. The micro is three holes and the compact is 4. The size of the window is, I don't remember what it is off the top of my head, it's been a minute, but it's a different size as well. As far as performance, I don't know if you're going to notice too much. Generally, the micro we pair with the smaller Glocks or shields or stuff like that either have like the radiant afterburner, or on the shields that already have the factory performance center porting. We pair the micro with those the most, unless it's a super short gun where form, you might be risking overrunning your factory recoil setup. So generally we say, fit as many that can run in there reliably. And if you're ever concerned about it, you can reach out, and Ashley or Austin, somebody can answer the question for you on what gun you have and what would work best for it. So J Reed 1204, favorite and least favorite gun to work on. Both those lists are long. Favorite, probably most of the 2011s. There's some 2011s out there I dislike. Probably most of the 2011s and 2.0s, the Smith & Wesson 2.0, those are probably my top favorite. Least favorite, Oh, Lord. Probably anything in the XD line. Worst design gun I could think of. We don't work on them. We refuse them. They're horrible to work on. So pretty much anything on the XD line, yeah, off the top of my head, I can't think of much more. AKs, those suck. We do a lot of them, but they are time consuming and not friendly. Yeah, I'm gonna say least is XD. Anything in the XD line, I don't care what model. Shooting with Carl, what are things companies and sponsors are looking for in a shooter / representative? Yeah, good question, dude. I actually really like this one. Obviously, it's multifaceted, right? For us, you know, top is going to be kind of your online presence, right? And not just how many followers you have, but how do you carry yourself online? You know, are you constantly talking shit with people and, you know, starting drama and stuff like that? Or are you generally trying to help somebody, whether it's answering questions, learn more, get into the sport, stuff like that? Like, that's really big for us. None of us here are, you know, what we would call professional shooters. We all have day jobs, like everything like that. So for us, it's about being inclusive on getting more people into it, whether it's kids, just new shooters, females, like that's really big for us. Two, yeah, if you're looking for, you know, free product and stuff like that, no matter who it is, the company has to get something in return, right? So what can you do for the company and what can the company do for you? You know, how many followers do you have? How many matches do you go to? Where are you placing in those? How can you help the company and how can the company help you at the same time? Sponsorships in the shooting world, I tend to think it's more of just an incentive for the company as far as like being able to write some stuff off or help somebody, because there's just so many companies and so much out there. It's not a huge sport as far as advertisement and, you know, ad space and stuff like that. So I would say those are pretty top. And then how do you carry yourself, you know, at competition? Me, I'm not always the best. I have to walk away because I kind of get in my own head. I start to get a little bit frustrated, whereas the rest of the guys are really, really good with it. So I've been trying to work on that, you know, but if you're out there and you're constantly starting fights and arguing with ROs, you know, all that kind of stuff, not a good image for the people that are on your jersey. So something to think about, you know, as far as how do you react to when things don't go your way, when things go bad, you know, you get questioned, anything like that. So yeah, without making it too long, there's some other stuff, you know, that we would look at and we would ask about and stuff like that. But I think those are really most of your common stuff is how do you kind of portray and carry yourself, and what can you do for the company that's trying to help you, you know? So cool question though, really good. I could go on about that for a while in, you know, 20 different rabbit holes. But why does Bert love Alabama football so much? That's from A.A. Lee. Yeah, not a football fan. That might ruffle some feathers. That's cool. I can't stand it. I think it's a waste of time and a terrible sport. So yeah, Austin's obviously trying to pick at me on that one because he enjoys watching football here when he's here, and I constantly make fun of him. So that's most of our questions. Some of these other ones would kind of drag on and stuff like that, so we'll save them for the next one. Yeah, keep an eye out for the Black Friday sales. Those are coming up. We have some other really cool stuff that we're releasing really soon too, so pay attention for that stuff. We're really excited about it. We've hinted at it in the past and such, so, you know, some of you have a pretty good idea what it is, but I almost forgot. We did hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. We are going to be doing a giveaway. We're not sure what we're giving away yet. We have a couple ideas. We have a couple guns here that we've been thinking about giving away. We have like the Kimber 2K11, a Staccato, possibly one of our 1102s. We have some ideas. We just haven't settled on it yet. As a thank you for hitting 1,000 subscribers in just a couple months. I mean, we haven't been at this long, so it's super cool. We really do appreciate it. Watch for the giveaway. It'll probably be posted on YouTube and on Instagram. So if you're not following on Instagram, go over there, make sure you follow. Thank you again, guys. Hopefully you guys liked it. Let us know what you guys want to see. Hopefully we see you guys on the next one. Thank you.